your children are very close to you that they can't hide anything from you. Because let's say that some of our children, they are not exposed, they don't go out and all that, but some they go to school. It's not because they are home now. They go to school, they mingle with people in school. You don't know what they're doing in school. You don't know who are their friends in school. You don't know who they mingle with and all that. So that is why we have to bring them closer to us as our best friend. And hello guys, good afternoon. How we doing? How was our night? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning from wherever you're watching me from. My name is Mabel. I am a mommy YouTuber living in Dakar, Senegal. If you like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel and be sure to give me a thumbs up. And I hope you like my video. Of course, I know you guys will like it. Well, today is another beautiful day here in Dakar, and I have a very beautiful topic to talk on. As in, it's something that has been disturbing me. I don't know. It has really been disturbing me. Something that, I couldn't sleep. As in, since the day it happened till today, I've not closed my eyes to sleep very well without thinking. Like, seriously, you guys, a lot is happening now. A lot that we need to deal with is happening now. You can imagine the things that is happening all over the world. You can imagine a lot of things. I think this is the time we need Christ the more. The time we need God the more. If you have not been seeking His presence before or His face, please, I beg you to do that now. Because this is the time we need God. You can imagine the news. Imagine the evil things happening around. People are seeking for mercy. And some people are busy doing some demonic things, some evil things, bad things here and there. Oh my God. I just pray God shows us His mercy. Because I was a news of a lady being killed. No, you can imagine. Not only that she was killed, she was raped. And after everything, they killed her. No, you can imagine. In a church, Asiakwange Nazono, at the backyard, or even in one bush. No, but inside a church. No, we can all imagine the things happening now. We should just imagine it inside a church. I just pray God have mercy. And may I so rest in peace, honestly. That brought me to a topic I've been wanting to discuss. Like, seriously, I've been wanting to discuss this topic for a very long time now. And each time I want to discuss it, I'll be like, let me get more subscribers and all that. But no, I've decided to start releasing my content even without waiting for subscribers. This YouTube of a thing, I am not doing it I'm not doing it for the money's sake, yeah. And I'm not doing it for fun, but I'm doing it for passion's sake. As in, it's something I have passion for. I have passion for television. You guys, I have passion to be known worldwide. As in, I have passion to be in the TV, to be one thing led to one thing. I didn't, but I still believe I'm still going to be that, but in a good way, in a good way. Let's go into our topic. Like, seriously, right now, I just have to stop laughing. Let's be realistic. You see, the way we mothers, some of we mothers, the way we train our female children is wrong. I will give you an example of me before continuing. You see, my mom. My mom is a very rigid person. She's so tight. When you come to streets, oh my God, she is very, very strict that sometimes I get to imagine what is happening, what is going on. You guys, you see, when it comes to being rigid, she's so strict. You see, your female children, they are not meant to be intimidated, but to be protected. Yes, because there is a way we talk to some of our female children. We are not trying to correct them. What we are doing is intimidating them, and they don't need it. When you intimidate a female child, what she does is what? She starts hiding things from you. She will no longer tell you anything. She will no longer discuss anything from you. As in, we need to have a social relationship with our children. Like we have a cordial relationship with them, a very close one, and let your female children be your best friend. Like my daughter, she's my best friend. I can tell you that. She's my best friend. We discuss virtually everything. I discuss with her like I am discussing with an adult. So if you give her that chance to discuss with her, she gets to tell you everything. There are a lot of things that she tells me that it always gives me a chance to now lecture her more and deeply to whatever she's saying, because there are a lot of things they say innocently, and you find out that that child is saying it innocently. So you now correct her, you know, bring her to her stage, try to tell her the things that are involved and not. When I was growing up in my house, my mom can never allow you to see that she's menstruating. And I've reached the age of seeing my period then. I've reached that puberty age. But my mom, she will never let me know she's menstruating. You understand? To the extent, the first day I saw it, like seriously, I wanted to run mad. I was running all over the place. Running all over the place, like I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know if I was dying. I didn't know if I was living. I didn't know if anything is going to... I don't just know what to explain. I can't explain how I felt then, but I know that, my dear, I was down with fatigue that day. I was just running up and down, running there and there, running up and down. But like seriously, we need to come close to our female children. We need to bring them close to us. We need to start teaching them some certain things, telling them this is good, this is bad. These are, you know, when a man or a boy out there is touching you or talking to you, you know, this is how you should relate to them. This is how you should relate to your fellow students because they are going to school. This is how you should relate to your female teachers. Those are the things I told my daughter. I taught her how to relate with her female teachers. I taught her how to relate with her male teachers. Because coming to the things happening in this world now, it is not only your female child that you're supposed to be protecting now. We have to protect both. Because even the little children too, they are being harassed anyhow. No, you people can imagine the things that is going on in this world now. So you have to relate cordially, socially, and so tight with your children that you will become best of friends. Like if I'm telling you how best my 12 years old daughter is with me, you can't imagine it. I'm telling you. And I'm really enjoying it because she's always free with me. She tells me a lot of things and I tell her a lot of things. We discuss, you understand, but not so deep. But I discuss a lot with her. I would tell her, you know, you're my best friend, you know, I don't just have to hide things from you. I have to tell you everything and all that, you know. And she's just free with me. She's free like a bird. She tells me anything. When she goes to school and come back, she tells me if there is anything, like in her former school, our female teachers always play with them in the class. She told me and I just gave her my own advice and all that, what to do and what not to do and all that. So there are things that you should tell your children. There are things you should discuss with them. Don't always be so tight. Don't say, no, you are still a child. Don't say, oh, no, you are still little for this. Don't say, no, how old are you? Behave like a child. No, 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 no. Don't say that to them. Bring them close to you. Tell them the things they need to hear. Discuss with them. Bring them close. Even discuss with them, like seriously, after your husband, your female child should be your next, as in the next person you tell things that you can't tell people out there. Discuss with them, you know, you show that child how much you care and love her. Because sometimes when we are being so strict to them, they feel we don't love them. Or they feel we are wickeding them and all that. We bring our children closer. They get to tell us the things happening outside, the things happening in their school, the girl to tell us whoever is harassing them, whoever is trying to take advantage of them and all that. So we should not just treat our children like in the mine. You know the days of on the mine. You know how they treat us, like when you go out and come back, they'll ask you, where are you coming from? You know, some they even get to check you up and down, just like my mom, she will check you, you know, try to know if you're okay, if you're still the way she left you and all that. So to avoid all those long processes and all those things, the thing you need to do is bring your children closer. Make them know that they're your best friend, that, you know, that they're not just a child. Don't just treat them that way. Yes, you have to be diplomatic about it. You have to treat them as a child. You know, they're children, yes. But still, you have to bring them close as a friend. You have to make them feel free to discuss with you. You know, there are some things that when children say, sometimes you just shout, stop it! Don't you know you're a child? Why are you saying that? Why are you doing this? Well, no, don't do that. What you have to do is, you know, smile over it. Like me, I just laugh. Okay, this is how you should go about it. This is how children behave, you know, when children want to talk. This is how you just bring your voice down and you make that child reason with you and understand your plight, understand where you're coming from and where you're going to and all that. Before you know it, you are both good. No one has offended each other. You didn't offend her. She didn't offend you. She don't have to be scared. And you don't have to stress yourself training her. You can leave your child to go to wherever she's going to without being worried, without thinking, where is she going to now? Where will she be? And all that. No, you can save yourself the stress by bringing your child closer to you, making her your best friend and discussing everything with her. My daughter is 12, but she already knows that anytime she gets to see her messes, she knows she don't have to be scared. She knows it's normal thing. She knows it's not something I should be scared of or shivering about. She already knows that. So there are things you should teach your children. There are things we should tell them. She knows she don't have to stand discussing with strangers. She has known that all along, not even today. You can't just stop her on the way, you know, asking her questions. She knows she can't stand discussing with you. She knows that. She knows how to come back home without getting to waste her time out there. No. Her former school that she was attending, you know, there is a place they go to. It's called Borough, as in they get to leave the house for like 2 days, sometimes a day. I wasn't worried. I left her to go because I know how I brought her up. I wasn't worried. I left her. She went and she came back safely to my hands. She even came back, she was gisting me, you know, telling me this, and I was giving her the listening ear. You know, she was telling me the things that happened, you know, what happened. My daughter, you got her there. Whenever she wants to do anything, she knows how to cover herself. She covers herself very well, that she don't expose herself outside. Those are the things you should discuss with your children. Those are the ways you should bring them up. You shouldn't let them just maybe because they want to wee-wee. And because I want to wee-wee, they should just open themselves out there because they are children. No. There is dignity in everything. There is dignity in everything. She can't come to your house and tell you that she wants to wee-wee. She won't. She'll wait until we get home. Train them. We mothers, we know how to bring up our children. Yes, if we want to. Sometimes we just want to behave like our mother, want to be like under mine and all that. So if we want to train our children, we know what to do. We know how to bring them up. We know, you know, we know how to talk to them. I know. So I know that we all understand all these things I'm saying, but we should all bring out ourselves to fight these things going on now. We should not be too rigid with our children. We shouldn't be too strict because your mother and their children, and so what? Aren't they going to grow? Eh? They are growing in your hands. Even right before you, you're seeing them growing and growing and growing and growing. So you should teach them the right thing to know at the right time. At the right time, we relate with them. The reason you are doing all this is for you to have rest in your old age. You know, there is a time you now start shouting, hey, Nkechi, KBC, where are you coming from? Ogochuku, where did you go to? This and this, to avoid all that bullshit, all that nonsense, to avoid it. Relate with them now. Discuss with them. Bring them close to you. Make them understand and realize that they should know this. They should know their boundaries. And while doing it, you know, you be friendly and be smiling. Sometimes just discuss with your children to know. Sometimes just put them to test them to know if they understand anything. Those are the things we should teach our children. We should not be too rigid with them. Being rigid with them is only going to make them keep secrets away from you. If they are being molested out there, they won't tell you. If anyone is intimidating them out there, they won't tell you. If anyone is deceiving them out there, they won't tell you. If anyone is trying to take advantage of them, they won't tell you. Why? It is not their fault. The reason they won't tell you is because you haven't given them the chance to do that. You haven't given them that chance to do so. You are putting them in their level. You are telling them that they are a child, so they should behave like a child. Yes, children should behave like children, but it comes to a stage in their life, you should let them know what they are supposed to know. Tell them, when you see this, this is how you should react to it. This is what it is for. Tell them, when a man is discussing with you, this is how you should relate with even your uncles, the way they should relate with their uncles. Because the thing happening now, you shouldn't say because this is their uncle, they should not be free with them or feel so reluctant and so relaxed with them. No, you should tell them how to relate with their uncles. They need to know all that. Those are the things they need to know. They deserve to know. So that tomorrow, to avoid okeke jikwewe gwakwa okafo, mbori jikwewe kokwara nka, to avoid all those scenarios, just bring your children close. Make them your best friend. Discuss with them. All those times you use in discussing with people out there, use it to discuss with your children. Relate with them and have rest tomorrow. You have to let them know that they are your friend. So today we should learn not to push our children away. We should not push them out because they are children. To know, as in teach them self-education. Teach them a lot of things that girl child is supposed to know at a particular time. So that when the time for her to meet when she gets to such stages of life, she will know how to overcome it. She will know the steps to take and all that. She will know she has learned a lot from her mother. So we don't just have to be too rigid. We don't have to be too strict on our children. We have to bring them close, like, as if they are our friend. We discuss everything. You make them free. You make them free so that they can discuss everything with you. Like, you will get to know where they are going wrong, the mistakes they are doing and all that. So if you like my video today, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And please, I beg you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join this wonderful family. This is a lovely family, and I promise you won't regret joining this wonderful family. I love you all.